Good morning, boys and girls. If you want to get a video, folks, always say hello to your friends. Good morning, boys and girls. Yes, we're buffering. We stopped buffering. Good morning. We are here at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse in downtown Denver, Colorado. No, we're not. This is the Wellington Webb building, folks. Can't you tell by the beautiful artwork? Right? In this Wild West world where everybody wears masks, we are hanging out with, that's right, the Denver Police Department. They're hanging out with a little extra security this morning, looking at the Webb building. You got a bike, this is the McNichols building across the street. That beautiful artwork on Colfax, or on Bannock that caused the street to be closed, right? Some nice painting over there on this hazy morning. Yeah, you got Denver Police off of Colfax. This is an interesting look at something that a lot of people don't pay attention to. That is the Halo camera system of traffic observation that is connected to the building security network. Let me show you another piece of that. The building security network, right, that the Denver Police Department has command and control over. That is the McNichols building, where less than 2 months, or a little over 2 months ago, there was a fire in the back as they torched a car. And we are actually on a quite interesting, one of those little nooks and crannies that you got to know about the place to know about. This little balcony here on the second floor of the Webb building. There's a small crowd gathered downstairs. One protest sign being drawn, a couple of signs in people's hands, right? People are upset. They're connecting now regarding the city's use treatment of its human beings. I was hoping this crowd was going to be a little larger, but they're here. There are some people that I had seen walking through the building, so that was cool. And yeah, it's time to talk to you. How are you doing, folks? How are we doing today? Let's start from the top. Good morning, Lucy Roth, Pikes Peak Auditors. How'd your jury education go this week? Mine went pretty decently. Jamie Deeds, Freddie and Show News, Lori Turner Good, Right and Wrongs. I got their photos last night. Yeah, I know. We got a little buffering going on there, Marcus. Mark Miller, Karnak Shusher. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, One Hot Gal. Hello, Rita. And everybody else that's in the chats. It's a quiet morning. The protests need direction. Direction from things like leading chants at traffic driving by, handing out billeted flyers, talking about evictions, talking about the governor and his management of things. Randy Feigl, hello from Louisiana. Swammy as well. Yeah, it's just a quiet getting it together morning, feels like. So not a lot going on here. But I want to tell you that every time you announce a protest in an area and you bring 3 to 5 people, you will spend more in police resources for public safety by doing so. Good morning, JD Katora. So, yeah, folks, busy weekend. There were a bunch of more actions that I'm hearing about. But pretty much this building's closed. Not a lot of stuff going on. If somebody was walking in with a fat stack of paperwork to file an eviction, we probably wouldn't even know what that looked like now, would we? Oh. Anyway, this is an interesting photo, don't you guys think? Just a nice little scene. Good morning. Yeah, hit the like button. Right? Always on the job. I think we should file eviction notices for people who reside at the Lindsay Flaming building. But that's a lot of work right now. We're not quite there yet. Flyers are useful. Handing out flyers and educational pieces is a good part of what the leadership of organization looks like. So flyers are important. We're just waiting. I've been here for probably half an hour already. Waiting for everybody to kick it off and actually do some chanting before I left, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen today. So, give you a glance at the crowd again, just a small one. A few signs hanging in and out here, and it'll happen. So, get the bums out of our buildings. Yes, I think that there are probably some bums, some people under the jurisdiction of the Colorado Bar Association who should be being reached out to over clowning around judges. So anyway, hey, you know what? I should promote this for a second because we do have our brand new Hops Not Cops pretty mask. It's got a drinking port for your stainless steel straw. You can get your mask for just $20 to help defund Denver police by supporting Dasher and putting medics and social workers into the field and working with people to help reduce drug addiction, homelessness, the abuse of the system on people when they fall through and into the cracks. These are big things. So reducing police forces and police budgets by increasing medical, social services, and the NGOs that support them is a key aspect of the work that Cut the Plastic does. So with Dasher, the Denver Alliance for Street Health Response, we recognize that, oh look, more cops. We recognize that there needs to be change in the community, and we have to do it through funding. So I'm going to take you through a quick walk of the building and probably go around and say hi to some people, see if anybody wants to tell us why they're here today, and go from there. So my friends from around the world want to know what it takes to carry marijuana into this building.
Keep it in your damn pocket.
And if it does, you just have to have your license and ID.
Bingo! Thank you.
There you go, somewhere.
They got it right. License and ID. That's the kind of people that hate humanity. Yeah. No, that's cool though, because that means you suffer massive suspension. Dasher is the Denver Alliance for Street Code. Hanging around your neck. Take this out, You guys at the pro at It's okay. You're president. The idea is that's why the team thinks that. And we can't stop. Yeah. No, I have to get it. Kind of rotating some stuff myself this minute. Did you all want to see the broken windows? Yeah, there they are. Good morning. No, it's okay. I got a second camera. Am I what? Well, that's a point. I am fortunate not to be the organizer of this, and I'm gonna allow that. Out there.
Just saying that, yeah, you basically ran up.
So they're gonna protest out here today. I am not. I'm gonna go. This thing died again, so I don't know what's gonna happen there. But that's life. All right, we'll talk to you later. Because the video's not editing, the Wi-Fi network just keeps dropping out. So while we value a people over profit platform, there is a protest happening. So we'll let that go from there. Ask this question.
Good morning, sir. Are you alone?
He's just curious. So this is the efforts outside the Wellington Webb Municipal Building. to talk about evictions and eviction relief. So.
Paper that you then take to the sheriff's office to make the eviction happen. So people would have been on Monday while no one was living, and then come here because it takes 2 to 3 days to process. So today is the first day since the eviction notice expired that people could have been here getting their paper. You could get one of the black ones. Iris, do you guys want to explain? Sure. So. First, they would have gone to Bannock to come ask for the eviction. The soonest they could have gotten the permission to say yes is today. So today's the first day they could have come here to get the writ that they then take to the sheriff's office to make the eviction happen. And that's why we're here today. And no one would have noticed that evictions actually were set in motion on Monday because from the day, it's a multi-day process. The faster one happens here too. And that's if you think that one of your tenants is using drugs. Exactly. They can use that to kick you out without notice. They go here, they hand whatever they think the proof of the drug use is. It moves faster if it's meth. For old laws that are still on the books. And then they can kick you out within the day.
So if you're paying your bills as a tenant.
But we need to listen to the black leaders. I just want to make sure that we've been deep in the planning. I'm the person that kind of like pushed the why.
Oh, yeah. The way we see it is that if we even just manage to have them do one of their responsive tactics, like when they try to keep us out and close the building, that's when we disrupted the process. And that's essentially what we came here to do, to prolong or disrupt and also call on our local and state officials to do something about it. Like Governor Polis and even Mayor Hancock both have way more power in this situation. There's a lot more culpability than either of them. There's a lot of tax money being spent on these senseless and like none of our like citizens have. So like nobody here believes it.
Yeah, like he said, our goal is to, of course, our goal is to prolong to stop it altogether, or to even one day later. As long as we can get this to stop, we can. There are power in numbers, and that's what our goal is, to gather everyone together and really stop it. If people are upset about the homelessness at the school and down the street, but in order, if you're mad about that, then let's prevent it. Let's prevent less people in the street. And we want people to stay in their homes. We want people off the street, out of the parks, out of the air. In order to do that, we have to give them homes. We absolutely plan on doing especially through a pandemic, our main concern is that COVID is still a very large thing. And I can only imagine there's with other places, there are some shelters that are giving vouchers for hotels and motels, but because there's such a mass amount of people, the resources are very small. So our goal is to, one, help people
And also bring awareness.
yes, and bring awareness. Two, even though we are not financially able to give, we hope that those that are able to can come out and help.
So are you both with AFL or ALF?
ALF. I'm with ALF, and she's an independent organizer, one of our partners.
Okay. I'm curious, as a member of Occupy Denver, those who came before me actually went to people's houses and
Oh, is that a landmark?
helped to prevent evictions and stuff. That's exactly the kind of thing that we
we've been
want to do.
engaged- We've been engaged in stopping and helping to stop sweeps, and it doesn't even look like
No, I'm sorry. I just turned because this guy is situationally aware. Got to be.
Most of our homeless encampments in the city of Denver were also affected by this and essentially getting evicted themselves from the only semblance of comfort they've managed to get throughout all of this. And also, it's really hard to know native priors who know where to come, who know where to show up when we finally ask, because we will be asking people to keep coming back. This doesn't have to be an event that day after that is another day. Monday through Friday, they can still come and do this as long as Governor Polis and Mayor Hancock refuse to do anything.
Okay, so outside of coming out to the Wellington Webb building to socially distance and educate people, what can people who are watching online, who are on social media, who are in other places of the world do? And we're back, folks. Okay, so the question was, what exactly can people do? Data are you asking people to get from the city of Denver? What kind of things are you looking for to help move forward in the education and eviction awareness or prevention process?
Absolutely. So that's a great question. So other than, of course, supporting financially, and other than doing, have lost their jobs, a lot of people have lost a lot in the last
Evicting
maybe-
people in a
the last
pandemic is
thing they need
shameful!
Losing the roof over their head. So yeah,
Who cares if you lose your investment? That's capitalism!
call your elected officials, call them, email them, do
Republican,
anything
Democrat,
you can.
Independent, this is not a partisan issue. All
Exactly.
of us are basically in danger of being evicted when government refuses to act.
Exactly. It does not
Okay.
matter about your
Political.
yes,
Yeah.
it does not matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, a third party. We all are at risk of losing our house. We are all at risk of losing something that we all need. We all need a place to lay our heads at night. We all need a place to eat and feel